So long story short, I got yeah, I felt great, and I was like, dude, fried chicken, isn't this like the worst thing ever? Don't they have like a lot of bad things they say about this food, right? And none of them were happening in real life to me. So I was like, okay, maybe there's something to this. And then I tried. I came to Burger King, got the Whopper patties, and I was like, bruh, okay, these are pretty. It took a while to explain to them, especially at first when I was like, no, just meat by itself. They're like, wait, no, not just meat by itself. I was like, no, meat by itself. Cheese? No. Do you want bread? No. So no cheese at all? No. No cheese or bread? No. I just want the meat by itself. And it took a while, but eventually now they're better. They're a lot better at it now. Or put it like this, the orders happen faster. And I noticed an interesting thing, that usually when I weighed myself, it was always 300 pounds, no matter what, on the dime. There was a time a few years ago where I was like 317, but that was like, there's some extenuating circumstances going on at that time. I had a router right in my room, and I think that had some sort of effect. I put some like electronic chaos eliminators on there, and that helped with that a lot. And then boom, I was back down to 300, right? I guess maybe that's another story in and of itself, but 300 pounds, always. It was like, boom, on the dot, for whatever reason, always. And then I went and weighed myself after doing carnivore for like a week or two, and it was like 290, and I was like, come again? Bruh, that fast. And I didn't even do it to lose weight, but I was like, hey, I could spare a couple pounds, so I was like, okay, that's positive, that's a good thing. And then but mainly it's the energy. The energy was like, bruh, the energy, like, you are not tired that often, like you can and you're focused, like you're more focused, right? The part about not getting sore in the gym, that's still weird to me. So like I kind of like that, the pain in the gym. So I'm sure I'll adjust to working out and not feeling that pain that makes you feel like you worked out. It's weird. It's a weird thing working out on a carnivore, but I guess it's like the tiger thing. The tiger is not like sore, when he gets done, being a tiger. So I guess that makes sense, But so that's basically what it is. With my Whopper, because I told you I'm not pure with this. So with my Whopper, so you guys might call me meat based, you can call me meat whatever, but I eat, all right, carnivorously, right? But I do have some pickles here that I got, and when you take the Whopper patties and then you put pickles between them, it's wonderful. It's so splendid. It's so spectacular. The taste is wonderful. For all of the pure carnivores that will not eat any vegetables, some of these people don't eat any vegetables. They talk against vegetables. There's speeches where they talk about how bad vegetables are, right? But I like it. Vegetables never hurt me. I don't think they hurt me. I don't know. Maybe they did. I don't know. Pickles though. Pickles with the I've found that I still experience the benefits of the carnivorous lifestyle, even with the pickles involved. So I add the pickles, because it's just eating like Whopper patties by itself. It does not taste bad. It just can be kind of bland. The pickles bring it back. Now I will tell you this: your body starts to like the Whopper patties, man. Please, or beef. Oh, because part of what I was doing when I first started was eating like a bunch of ribeyes and stuff like that. And and ribeyes are wonderful. That's still my favorite. Ribeyes and lamb steaks are still my favorite way to do it. Okay. See that? Boom. Perfect. So that's still my favorite way to do it. Ribeyes and lamb steaks and, you know, the such like, right? But where was I going? Yeah, I'll figure it out on that. But this is good. I like the way this is. I like the taste. You know, life is good. You know, do I stretch it out a little bit? Like, for instance, so since I don't need as much sleep with carnivorous lifestyle, I don't sleep as much. So sometimes I kind of push that to the brink, you know, which I probably shouldn't do, you know. But, you know, sometimes that's what you do. When you get a little advantage, you take advantage, right? So I remember I used to be one of those people that sold noni juice. And it's hard to get people to do something that's healthy for them, especially if they're unhealthy. But I found there were people in noni who had like diabetes and like all these problems. And so they stopped smoking cigarettes because the diabetes, you know, because they didn't want to add to the issues that they had because they already had diabetes. Like, you're gonna smoke cigarettes too? So they quit the cigarettes. Well, then they got noni. They drank the noni juice, and all their health came back. And so they went back to smoking cigarettes. They're like, I can get away with it now. Just drink more of this noni juice, and I'll be fine. And yeah, they were right. They were right. And I mean, I don't think it's a good idea necessarily if you want to be healthy, but it worked for them. So yes, in a way, I do take advantage of the need for less sleep, you know, or the need or the ability to stay awake longer with carnivore. But if you eat pure carnivore and you don't mix in other stuff, when you do sleep, you don't even need as much, so you can stay awake longer and then go to sleep for like in a matching amount of time, right? Like a proportional amount of time. If you're dirty carnivore, right? But if you're just pure, a lot of those people don't even need as much sleep, period. Like, it's not that they just don't need naps, but also that when they finally do go to sleep, some of them don't need quite as much. So that's another advantage. But I'm gonna enjoy this Whopper patty and pickle sandwich that I've made. Another dirty, bad way, very dirty, very bad, is to get the Whopper patty, right? But then you turn around and you get a chicken patty, not the old-fashioned kind, not the old-fashioned Burger King kind, right? That technically is old-fashioned, but get the tender crisp one, the tender, you know, the one with the real chicken that's not like minced up. It's like you can see the little shards of bacon, like the shards of shows you where my mind is, right? The tender crisp chicken patty, not the long oval one, right? Get the good one and then put that between the patties, and that's good. Especially if you put a little sauce on there, which is forbidden. But if you do, just very good, very satisfying. All right, so give it a shot. Probably fix a lot of your problems. And I have more to say about all this, but for now, I'm going to enjoy my meal.